Alright, what's up guys? So I decided to summon a Nat 5 today. So that's the plan. We're going to start with that. It's been since the end of August, I believe, at the meetup when I summoned 2. So I think it's about time. It's the middle of November. We'll get the Transcendent Scroll soon. Like, I need one more. So we're going to summon a Nat 5. And it's going to be a dupe. And we're going to feed it. And then we're going to refresh the rune shop. And we're going to get an awesome rune. So that's the plan. Like, it's not going to be a new Nat 5, unfortunately. But it'll be a dupe that we'll feed for a rune. So that's the plan for today. So let's go ahead and get started. We've got a couple summons here. I can't decide if I want it to be light, dark, or regular. I'm thinking light dark would be better since I've never summoned one. And I've been waiting for a special time to do that. And this seems as arbitrarily special as any other time. So we'll give that a shot. Let's go ahead and do these first, just to get that part out of the way, I guess we should maybe do some elementals. That's normally how you do it. You summon the Nat 5s with the elementals first, then you do the LD Nat 5, right? So here's blue. Do I want a blue one? Not really. That's okay. Fire I kind of want, so we'll do fire last. I don't want these to mess up my LD Nat 5 though, so far so good. Everything's going as I would have hoped, as exactly as I would have drawn it up. Ooh, Giant Warrior. That's a raid unit. Okay, oh, there's some lightning. It is an Nat 4. Okay, that's fine. Ooh, Cannon Girl. Do I have her? I don't think I have her. Interesting. Okay, well that's kind of nice. I don't think I have her. She might be new. And even if I do have her, I can give her to my wind one. Well, let's see, who's this? A dice. That's better than a lot of them. Plus back to back too. So my wind Cannon Girl has no skill ups yet, and I really wish I would summon more Cannon Girls. Not that I'm ever going to use the wind one because she's kind of trash, but she might be better at some point. And if she is, she'll need skill ups. I'm pretty sure. Generally, monsters like skill ups. All right, so we got 2 lightning, which I think is above the odds just slightly. But we got rid of all that, so we don't have to worry. Let's do a light dark, and then we'll do the legendary, and then we'll do another light dark. Okay, so not this one. Ooh, werewolf. Legendary. Oh, there's our lightning. It's looking good. We get... Ooh, an Undine. I think I need 0 Undines. I've got 1 left. The red one is not skilled up, but I've got dark, light, wind, water. Dark, yeah, all fully skilled. So I'm going to skill the red one just because, and then I'm done with Undines. They all get fed. All right, so here's the Nat 5. Oh, no, I'm wrong. Never mind. That was my bad. That's a serpent. I was going to summon off pieces. That's what people do. They summon it off pieces. Yeah, I've forgotten that. That's my bad. Here, we'll go get those pieces because this is easy. And then we'll summon it. And then, I'm not sure. I don't think, oh, see, there's the pieces. I don't think this one's going to be, I don't think it's going to be super OP. It'll be like one of those mid-range ones that I have to try to force to make awesome. That's kind of my speed. It's not going to be like a ragdoll or anything. So I think I'm feeling kind of like a dark dragon, like I'll buy the skin, but kind of regret it, and never use it. So I think this is going to be a dark dragon. Let's see if I'm right. No lightning, but sometimes it glitches, it's probably glitching. If you squint a little bit, it kind of looks like Dark Dragon with no wings. Maybe I'll just rename him Dark Dragon. So that part, maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was thinking of a different day. Sometimes I get confused. So no Nat 5 today. It's kind of strange. I'm sorry about that, guys. I thought today was the day. But we can still do the second part where we get our rune, right? We can do that. I've got some other Nat 5s I can feed. So let's take a look. The speed slot 2 Despair is a pure re-up target, so no thank you, and it's got a percentage stat, so also bad. The other 2 are terrible. Let's move on. We're looking for tippy tip top type runes that will be good no matter what, right? We don't want a re-up. We've got so many other re-up targets. So out of these, the only one that's tempting is the will slot 5, but not. It's almost great rolls, but I don't like the resist. I don't like it. I should, but I don't. So we're gonna move on. You can afford to be picky because you get these all the time, and as you might have noticed, Nat 5 is not so much. So your currency in this is super limited by your willingness to spend, and my willingness is not as high as some. So I don't have an infinite amount of this stuff to spend. Nothing here. That one's violent. Just by being violent, I look at it a little longer. I'm like, ooh, violent, and then I'm like, oh, not good. The guard rune, also not good, with defense ungrindable. But it's got speed, so that's something. Let's see here. Nothing worth it. It's got to have speed as a prereq. Like, it's got to have speed, number 1. The Blade Rune's cool, but terrible stats. Everything else is not usable. I mean, this Swift Rune, for not having speed, that's not terrible stats. I mean, that's basically what you want, plus speed. No on these. Let's see here. I mean, that Energy Rune with the 6 speed is kind of okay, but if you got it, you'd happily roll it to +9, but you're not spending the most precious resource in the game on it. Bunch of nothing here. Crit rate's debatably useful and not worth purchasing with this stuff, so we're not going to do that. Crit damage, on the other hand, is pretty good. Revenge, crit damage, it's got crit rate, attack, it doesn't have speed, and that's enough to disqualify it, really. I mean, that's a pretty nice rune that you would want on a lot of different things, but not at this price. This price is like, what's a comparison? It's like spending, to me, it feels like if I was going to just drop $100 on a rune. I might do it in the right circumstances, but it's got to be perfect. It's got to be perfect. Actually, would I really do it? Probably not. It's like dropping the equivalent of $100 of free stuff that I've accumulated in the game for free, and then I'm like, do I want to spend 2,000 crystals? Something like that. Because I don't think I would spend pure cash on a rune. That's crazy. Not when a Nintendo Switch exists. Like, I'll go buy Luigi's Mansion or something. All right, these are all no. Or the new Pokemon. That's what I want. That's good stuff. The Blade Rune's pretty good. The resist I wish wasn't there. With crit rate, crit damage, you would want attack, but not quite good enough. So these are all a no. Also a no, not even close. These runes luckily are pretty rare. So you don't have to just blow, at least for me, you don't have to just blow through all your nat 5s chasing them, because they are quite rare. See, like that fight defense rune, that's really nice to get naturally, but you would never spend this on there. The will rune, also not bad. HP in the sub makes it not really worth it. I'm kind of looking for slot 246, like premium slots, perfect substats. Like almost as if I'm doing that event where you get to roll your own rune from scratch. That's kind of what I'm looking for. And it's twice a month, which is great. See, that enhanced rune's kind of nice. It's got crit rate there. It's got speed. I don't like the other 3 stats though. But it's got 2 of the like 5 things that need to go right. And even the enhance is not right, so we're not quite there. All right. See, the Blade Rune has everything you kind of want, minus crit rate, but speed locked in is sad. The crit damage will, if you had a lot of reaps and didn't have that specific rune, might be worth it. But again, you want an innate, right? You just do. All right, final one. I mean, the tolerance rune is not horrible. It's got everything except crit you would want in a damage rune. It's tolerance, which is its main problem. But other than that, like if that was, see, gosh, I'm so picky. Like I think I'm not picky, and then I start running scenarios, and I'm so picky. Like if that was Swift, I was like, oh, if that was Swift, I'd buy it. Would I though? I think I would. The accuracy's good, speed's good, HP's good. It's got crit damage, it's got attack. So then it could turn into either a support or damage rune depending on the rolls. And of course, you would hope for quad roll speed. I think if it was violent, you would buy it. If you're really chasing violent runes, it's too good. But luckily for me, in my decision making, it's tolerant, so I don't have to mess with it. So that's a no. All right, the grindstones, I have not refreshed in like 2 tries because I've got this Swift rune sitting here, the Swift speed, and I want to buy it, but I haven't bought it yet. So it's been there for several refreshes. I think my most wanted grind is Swift Speed Legend. But I'm having trouble pulling the trigger because let's look at my fastest unit here. My Bastette's my fastest. She's at 303, and she's basically grinded out. Like this thing is done. It's at 5. This thing's done. It's at 5. 28 is my fastest rune. I have like 3 of them. They're my fastest. I've never done anything faster than a 28 with a +5 grind. So this one's done. It's a +5 at 27. This is my fastest Swift rune. It's a 23 at +5, which I rolled a legend grind into when it was already at +4, and it hit, and I was so happy. So that was really nice. So the only rune that's losing out is this guy right here. It's legend, right? It's legend. And it rolled perfectly, but it needs a legend grind to get the +5, and then we'll put it at 27, which would give me, it would replace my weakest slot there. And I think that's my weakest slot in general. Let's see. 26, 22. Really? It's that bad? Yeah, it's that bad. Wow, I didn't realize it was that bad. So then that makes these 17s actually not bad. But yeah, it's my weakest slot by far, and I need a legend grind into it. So I'm considering that one, but at that price, like a third of a nat 5, you know, if it rolls a 4, you know, it's hard to stomach. So that's currently what's going on. So those are my refreshes. That was my attempt at a nat 5. I tried to, you know, positive thinking it into existence, but that did not work. So we'll try something different next time. Hopefully you guys can get a nat 5. If you find their strategy, please tell me. I need one. Light dark, please. So if anyone knows, please tell me. Okay. All right, guys, I will catch y'all in the next video. Take care.